training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Do what, bro? Oh, for real?
First carry from the 28.
I'm playing my game right now.
James Conner. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Do what, bub?
It'll go as a loss of
Mickey.
a yard on the game's
Yeah, I just told Dad yesterday.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
She asked me what size Carhartt.
Expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one.
His dad probably told her to get him a Carhartt, and if she didn't, he'd probably cuts her ass out.
Changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you just have to give
Well, he didn't give us Carhartt.
Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't do the DB.
On 2nd down, McFarland.
Yeah.
This time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Who? Oh.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger.
I got what you're saying now. Yo, can somebody get there? Thank you. Let's go, Gary.
Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off, and now look at this.
Oh my God! Get out of here! That's fucking bullshit.
That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news.
Pick it off, but then I get his fucking lineman hit 6 man off fumble. Fuck out of
Good
here.
news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger.
Well, I'm the Eagles.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack there by Brandon Graham, coming in and bringing him down to the ground. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
I ain't trading no Jalen. You can have him.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19.
I was about to say, you don't need him. You got Aaron Rodgers.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Roethlisberger looking deep here for Eagles.
Yeah, let's go. Good shit, Jalen. Why couldn't you get one of those last games? And you had the breakout.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
On the defensive end, Cameron Sutton with the tackle. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run.
This man is in a down defense. I should be running all over him.
I can stand up when the going gets tough in here. That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. And they'll run the action here with Hurts. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up. 2nd and 14.
It's not that big of a deal because, like I said, it's like a totally different game.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Damn. Yeah, I need to play this game.
Good pick up there. 13
This man has
yards
got
as
the
they
hit
get
stick
closer
on
for
him.
third
So
down.
the heart.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast.
No, but every time he fucking hits
if you
sticking.
miss might be bigger and lead to an interception.
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They go back to the ground with Sanders. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yards that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target. And it's 3rd and 4.
Dog, it looks just like you. Which mine does too, but.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
Oh, dude, let's go. It's 3 points.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Well, I put myself up last night. All those spices, you look at stuff I was going to make today.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
And I had, moved around the spices up there so I could get to them. And spicy stuff. I don't know which one it was, but I didn't think anything about it and rubbed my fucking mouth.
Roethlisberger now.
Damn, I done fucked up here. Also.
That one caught by the rookie.
Almost in baby for what?
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Chase Claypool, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances.
God bless. Come on, Jalen.
TJ Green with a pick. Green flexing his muscle.
It's because of throw power.
Inside the 40. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Said he might start one, but he never said the third now.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Pressure comes,
yeah,
and
Bennett
down
got
he
far.
goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Yeah, Jalen.
Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Mills.
It's really his 3rd pick because he fumbled one.
Get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a play. It's not an
Doc, he should not. I should be getting more than 3 fucking yards.
Before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Oh, Bowie.
Now a carry for Sanders. And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. Sanders toss left side. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged.
Nah, the running is a lot better on here too. It's a lot smoother.
Whether they take a good 1st step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A throw over the middle, taken in, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Good out, boy.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And this one taken in on
Oh my God, I should have possession called it. I'm playing the Steelers.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd
I'm
down.
streaming. Damn, he was open. Fuck.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey.
Overthrew him? No. Fuck, man. How you 84 throw power and you overthrow him, motherfuckers?
To a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10
A good.
at their own 19-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We're going to see what they do. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
On 1st down, McFarland, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Bro, the Coleman gets sick.
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Roby Coleman, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
2nd down, here's Hurts.
Oh my God, I hate this game doing that shit.
He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. This is intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Vincent Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Smith with a 1st down and more. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
How about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Okay.
Really? Did you down when we went out
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field. and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get
Baron.
someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You got to kick off.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll let this thing go for Sanders.
Come on.
Going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, and sometimes you panic.
And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
It's 3rd down.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman.
I think our boy ready, guys.
Halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. So time for the 2nd half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Got some breathing room.
Yeah, Miles Sanders, 75 fucking yards. Top ball game.
Miles Sanders, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards.
That's how it's supposed to be when you run against a fucking down defense.
How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense.
If I could just get my offense going, I could whoop the shit out of this dude. All he doing is throwing deep.
Big time play, big time result.
Big bet on the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a give to Connor.
Sir, good shit,
He
defense.
will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd down.
Let's go.
He'll be upended at the 28-yard
Got 4
line.
yards,
Just a
but
3-yard
make
gain
it
there.
stop on 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, shit.
And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Good catch there by Eric Ebron, and the Steelers are hoping that they see the 2018 version of this young man. 66 catch, 750 yards, and 13 touchdowns. And that was good enough for 2nd in the league with the Indianapolis Colts. The Steelers like to throw to the tight end. They hope Ebron is the guy.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
That one good for 26.
I don't know who's good over here.
Remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off
Hey, Bowie.
in the caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Well, they're hoping that the 2nd half is better for him than the 1st half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their
That dude
offense.
just looked cheesy, dog. Look at his
Pickup
profile
of 4.
picture.
Here's 2nd and 6. They go play
And it's
action
Luke
now.
Long.
Roethlisberger. This will be caught inside the 10. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Marking down at the 9.
I know from talking with scouts, one of the biggest question marks people had about Chase Claypool coming out, when they call his long speed, just how fast was he in the 40-yard dash? He showed that he's plenty fast enough, coupled with a 6'4" body and a physical, strong stature. He's got a chance to be a star in this league.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game,
was you in the game when he sent it?
Quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean
That's
you just do it the
Go to
same
your,
way you've been doing it
just
the
look in your
entire ball game. Maybe
notifications.
change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
No, press the PlayStation button.
Anthony McFarland with his
And go to the bell.
NFL touchdown. And the Steelers are going to take
Oh, then he ain't sent it.
He's got it as they go up by a total of 17
Oh,
to 10.
I don't know that.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Another run with Sanders. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. Not losing with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something
I need
pretty
to
good.
make a fucking play.
Take your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Mika Fitzpatrick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned
Yeah,
every time you
you're
throw
about
an
to get
interception if
seized.
you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
29-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, just like last play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
A good carry and a 1st down by James Conner, and this Pittsburgh team is really hoping he's back in form because
he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Anthony McFarland with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one. Huh?
Motherfucker.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. Hurts.
Oh my God.
And his pass is intercepted for the
I hate that throw out of the sack shit.
TJ Green with a pick. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Man, they're on the same play back to back.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The reception good for 7. It's third down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking deep here for Ebron. And that is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who
Thought he wasn't
wonder,
playing.
what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping your team.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
He pick it.
Williamson there to make the stop. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Going to look deep for Jeffrey.
Yo, no, that's bullshit.
Picked off by Obi Belafonte.
There's no way he picks that off.
At the 40-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions.
Get the fuck out of here.
Of a young quarterback.
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
He's going to go for a big play down, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 33 yards that time.
He traded on
They've been
there.
a well-oiled machine throughout, and actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours, and they certainly
They're stopping trades.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 27-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he has another first down. So get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Scrimmage the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. McFarland once more. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Josh Sweat.
Now Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with
my God.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Makes the score Steelers 31, Eagles 10. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now, first down carry by Sanders, well defensed as they'll hold him to just a couple. Second down coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, should he call that?
Inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And it's caught. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Hey, Bowie.
So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camera on this one.
Bowie.
They knew they needed a miracle.
Hey.
They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none.
This man told you good luck, have fun.
Just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
I'm guessing.
Into the 4th at FedEx Field. So good field position for the Steelers.
Oh, let's get a pick 6. Let's get a pick 6 here.
Right at the 50-yard line. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one.
We'll take a pick. Let's go. Take a knee. Take a fucking knee.
Roethlisberger's pass.
Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats. But
I could have scored.
Motherfucker. Just yet. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player, but he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted.
No, get the... No way! That's not a pick!
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception. And I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
What, bro?
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Hey.
Pass on that last play, and that means
That's how I'm going over to Cassie and
here on
say.
3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Fast forward by Sanders. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
Well,
So you get the sense that
you didn't find it funny at the time.
obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practice.
Thank you.